My name's Jude. I'm 71 and a half years old. And I was told earlier this year that I have invasive cancer of the left breast and that there are also nodules on both lungs. The initial suggested way forward was surgery for the left breast. And then when the CAT scan revealed the nodules on the lungs, that was off the table. And so the remedy then was chemo and radio, both of which I refused, or some magic pills, an estrogen inhibitor and a super booster to make it move along faster and put me in remission for longer. Both of those I refused. I've actually got a box of the estrogen inhibitors at home, but it stares at me and I stare at it. So I prefer to go down the natural route rather than the drug route. I am on an assortment of vitamins and minerals, and I am taking the advice of a nutritionist and the lovely man I call my second opinion doctor, who helps me with things like liposomal vitamin C, for instance, chlorine dioxide, DMSO, and some other remedies which are very powerful but are not the conventional drug-related route, shall we say. I heard about the Battersea Park Clinic from a friend of mine who had been here with her daughter and had very good results. I started with two-hour sessions. I really didn't know what to expect, so my little bag contained all sorts of things that I really didn't need at all. My first impression meeting other people here was I was humbled. I was humbled by the people that were here, by listening to their experiences and them sharing their stories. In my first 2-hour session, it was incredibly relaxing. It was a daytime session. It was incredibly relaxing. We all, 15 of us, that's the maximum in the room. The room was full. We sit on chairs a bit like garden recliners, very comfortable they are too, and literally just lay back and enjoy it. It was relaxing, it was energizing, as you would expect from any good energy type treatment, from a good energy therapist. You feel totally relaxed but totally energized at the same time. And I felt pain in my left breast, which I only understood afterwards. I didn't really think about it at the time, but when I analyzed it and processed everything afterwards, I realized there had been pain in my left breast. And my skin felt incredibly soft. I couldn't explain that at all, but my skin felt incredibly soft. And the more sessions I've had, I noticed that that is so with every session. My hair is thicker and growing faster. In some places that's a very good thing, in other places not so for a lady, as you will understand. And what I've noticed is that the effect really is cumulative. It's like recharging a battery. So 2 hours tops you up a little bit, another 2 hours a little bit. I then did 2 consecutive overnights. And the first night I did not sleep that well, but it was good. The bits I had was really, really good. And the second overnight, I was out like a light. I was out like a light. The world could have ended and I wouldn't have known. And again, I just feel, I did an overnight last night and I felt things were happening. I can't tell you what, I can't put my finger on it literally, but I was very aware that things were happening. And after the second 2-hour session, when I woke up, because I fall asleep in these sessions, it's wonderful, I had this deep knowing inside that everything was all right. It was almost as though there was a little voice deep inside saying, it's fine, everything is okay. And all I can say is you don't really get that on the NHS. But it was the most wonderful feeling. And I have to say, personally speaking, I find this addictive. I can't wait to come back. I can't wait just to be on the bed, whether it's a daytime session or an overnight. I don't fully understand the science. I understand a little bit of it. I don't understand all of it, but then I don't understand how a car works either, but I drive a car. I trust the science implicitly, and I am aware that positive things are happening at every level. And for me, this is important: physical, mental, and emotional. I feel positive, I feel optimistic, I feel calm, I feel energized, I feel relaxed, and I just know that everything is going in the right direction. It's not a magic wand, nothing's happening overnight. I can still feel there's something there, but on the other hand, I have this deep knowing that this lump, whatever might be in my lungs, whatever might be anywhere else, is actually being taken care of, and it's a fabulous way to do it.